Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Breitling Montbrilliant Datora. You can see this chronometer chronograph complete calendar and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high resolution images for your desktop, and of course our complete pricing details for this Breitling. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. This one's neither undersized nor oversized, it's right-sized. The look is historically inspired, as are the proportions, but the outright dimensions are contemporary. Across the round of the case, the watch is 43 millimeters from roughly 9 to 3, not inclusive of crown or chronograph pushers. It's 14 millimeters thick, which is on the low side for a complicated Breitling, but you can see there is a little bit of dish to the bezel, so it cantilevers out over the flank of the case. It'll fit under most sleeves, just not the absolute tightest of formal cuffs. From lug to lug, 51 millimeters is compatible with most wrists. I would say, though mine is 16 centimeters, this is a fair size for wrists down to, I would say, 14.5 centimeters in circumference. You'll be able to wear this watch with security and a good sense of proportion. It has good heft on the wrist, not overbearing, but you know you're wearing a luxury product. Many don't like the feel of a luxury watch that's too light, and I can assure you this one is not. Now, while the watch is inspired by Breitling's mid-century aviators watches, the aviation style of the strap is upgraded by the substance of rectangular scale dark brown alligator leather. Now most aviator style straps are calfskin, which wears faster. This one has the upscale alligator for long wearing durability and handsome looks. You can also see it's sheer cut dramatically along the flank, and the contrasting stitch frames a centrally bolstered section that gives the watch a little bit of loft from side to side laterally on the strap. You'll also note that the clasp itself hides extra length of strap underneath the clasp body. Now this has two advantages. First, it's extremely clean, tucking any excess underneath without the need for minder loops, but it also promotes the longevity of the strap because with this system it's tucked and crimped, so there's no perforation through the strap to wear and gouge and perhaps constrain the service life of the strap. This one has long-wearing durability and handsome good looks engineered in. Now the watch is very much a 1950s style, 1960s style Breitling 806 or 809, so it looks like an old Navitimer or cosmonaut, and to good effect. It has the knurled circular slide rule bezel, the flight computer that Breitling debuted in 1954, and yes, history buffs, it was 54, not the claimed 52, when it launched the Navitimer in conjunction with the American AOPA Pilots Association. It's essentially a means of multiplying and dividing very quickly, and once you get good with it, you'll be able to beat your friends to the tip at the restaurant when they're using your iPhone and you're using your watch. It's a lot easier with the circular slide rule. Once you learn it, you'll never want anything else. But even if you don't use it, it has part of the technical aesthetic that's to its credit, and the watch has a tremendously technical dial. It's easy to break down though. The two outer tracks are related to the slide rule. The inner track beneath the sunburst, the first layer I should say, of sunburst metallic brown is actually a radial date, and you can see the crescent shaped radial date indicator. You can see the day, you can see the month, and you can also see there's a 24-hour dial at 9 o'clock, so you have an AM-PM distinction for the hands at center. They'll tell you whether or not that's, for instance, approaching 2:30 in the morning or 2:30 in the afternoon. And of course the watch has a handsome combination of silver, metallic brown, and red accents. It's also a chronograph, of course, and the chronograph features a modern 4 Hz beat rate, so 28,800 vibrations per hour. It features chronograph seconds radially, chronograph minutes at 12 o'clock, and chronograph hours at 6. Inside, it is a chronometer, as Breitling certifies all movements, both quartz and mechanical, as chronometers, and you can see there are conversion factors on the case back. Water resistant to 30 meters, it has a 42-hour power reserve. In addition to being a chronometer, it has features that will allow you to set the time more easily, because when you pull the crown to extremity, you do hack the balance, allowing precise synchronization to a known accurate reference time such as an atomic clock, and there is a quick set function for the date, which also drives the month, so you can rapidly cycle those two. A pusher corrector on the flank drives the day of the week. This is a handsome and one might even say discreetly styled Breitling, a romantics watch. This one harks back to the age of Breitling as aviation instrument, as a technical timepiece for pilots and armchair pilots alike. You can see it, you can enjoy it, you can buy it on our website.